Yes, this game is exactly what you think it's about. Don't come crying to me in the comments with your faux upsetness. Sperma is a roguelite, basically Pregnancy the Roguelite, where you control your fleet of brave spermoids, as it says in the description of the game, to try and impregnate the egg. Oh yes, you'll be swimming your way up and down the canal of fallopian goodness, trying to keep as many of your sperm alive as possible. But that's more difficult than you would think, because in your first load that you dock and... probably didn't need that sound effect, but we're going to go with it anyway. You're going to be finding that your sperm are a little bit kamikaze-ish and confused. And that's because as you start off with your initial loads, for want of a better phrase, they all kind of go off in different directions. They don't stay together like a horde. God, it sounds like a zombie game now, isn't it? Well, I guess to some ladies it probably is. And they've got the turning circle of a tank, basically. And so what you'll find is that your sperm will end up crashing and dying up against all of the different fallopian walls. And then there's other eggs that haven't actually gone through like the full cycle and been fertilised. So they're kind of floating around in the central area. It's been a while since I've done biology. These words are not coming to me nice and sweet as I ramble my review into the microphone. Can you tell I'm gay? Anyway, as we wander around the fallopians supreme, eventually you'll end up with basically no sperm left. But what you'll have done is you'll have collected blue proteins along the way. And what that does is essentially become your currency to then go back in between insertions, as it's called in sperma, and upgrade your sperm. So the way how you can do that is by movement speed, but also the turning radius, so that they turn less like a tank and more like a fragrant fish, I guess. Also much more of a consistent formation, which I found to be the most powerful upgrade of the lot, which is why it probably costs more protein. But you can also increase your spermioid count and also the navigation sensor, because the way how you navigate your sperm, it's like there's a fixed point in the centre that everyone kind of vaguely swims towards. And so they will do more what you tell them to do as you increase that specific upgrade. But the main ones that you would want to focus on is a sperm count, the consistent formation, and really the turning circle, because you can kind of, with the analog stick and the boost button, get most of your sperm around some of the really tight turns in the fallopian entry points. So you'll do that a few times. Eventually you'll start reaching the egg, and the quicker you do it, you start to get speed bonuses of protein. The more sperm you get to the end, even if you fail to actually crack the egg, you'll then get a protein upgrade as well. Then after about 5 or 6 attempts, you'll end up actually being able to navigate enough through so that you can then impregnate the lady and then get a boy or a girl. What's really funny about all of this is that it's also counting not just your boy and girls and the amount of insertions you've had, but there's a global counter in the main menu. So I found it quite titillating to just see exactly how many players have inserted and how many eggs have been fertilised for boys and girls. This was £2.49. I picked it up because I'm a smutty little bitch and I didn't really... like, this appealed to me. I do have toilet humour and smutty humour, and this did the job. I did laugh at the fact that when you did impregnate the sperm and got it fertilised, hallelujah was piped in through the game itself. And I did chortle at the selection of dicks that were available for you to unlock and try, especially as that then changed the colour of sperm. Why not have gold sperm for a gold dick? You know what I mean? So, there wasn't anything more that I wanted from the game. It gave me what I wanted, delivered the goods, literally the load, and, well, that was it. Written review over on highplanegames.com, £2.49. It's going to be an hour of giggles. That's all I wanted. That's what I got. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a completely independent media outlet supported by people like you. The goal is to create the best possible content that cultivates a richer indie scene for games as well as music and entertainment. To find out more and to get involved, visit patreon.com/Higher Network. Your support makes all the difference, and in return you'll gain access to bonus content and downloads. Thank you for watching.